Welcome to Manifesting Through Motherhood. I'm your host, Lindsay Williams, a self-development mentor, entrepreneur and author, dedicated to helping busy mums like you manifest success, balance and create passive income on your terms. With years of experience in mindset, manifestation, fitness, parenting and business growth, I share simple yet powerful strategies to help you transform your life without the overwhelm. If you're ready to up-level your mindset, build a thriving business and create the life you truly deserve, you're in the right place. You can also find all my books on Amazon, packed with tools to help you manifest and grow. So don't forget to follow the podcast to be updated on all new episodes. And let's get going. Welcome back, guys, to the podcast. So I'm back for my holiday, so I just thought I'd do a little check-in. And I'm trying not to rush back into reality, but we all know this. When we've been away, isn't it great to be away and not have to think about cooking? Like, we do have to clean, obviously, where we're staying, but not have to think about those monotonous, like, jobs and chores and going to work and driving and school uniforms. It's great. We've been at Haven all week at Lakeland, and it's been great. We upgraded the caravan to a gold caravan, and it's just a little bit bigger, and it was just really nice and had more bedroom space. And we are going back in July, but to Devon this time. So it was just a little bit of like a local holiday. It was just something for Harrison to do, and he absolutely loved it. It's cost a fortune because he loves the Seaside Squad. We had friends there, so I had some friends and clients that was already there, and his friend from school and her mum was there, so we did lots of things together. So it was really nice because when you're going away, and especially Haven, if your child is a teenager, there's that fine line of they probably don't want to dance on the dance floor, they probably don't believe in the Seaside Squad, but my son is very much full taught in the child, state still. And all the older things he can't do the climbing wall. There's things that he couldn't physically do, and he just wouldn't do it. Even like the pedaling on a bike, he can't do things like that. He doesn't have that strength and that that neurological confidence to do that. I am trying to get him to do more things and be more confident, but he just loves, honestly, that childlike just comes back. Like when we're away, and it just makes you realise how quick children do grow up. And one of my friends messaged me, she's like, without being disrespectful, she said it must be really nice because you can keep your lad young. And I don't really want to keep him really young. He is getting older and he's a teenager, but I just go with the flow with him. And he's going to the shop and he loves the cuddlies, and he was high-fiving them. He wanted a picture with them. And we did the Build-A-Bear. And he just loved it. And his friend was there, and she's nearly 18, and she didn't like mascots or anything. And she did it. So they was up on the dance floor, and it was lovely for her mum to see because she was like, she would never, ever do this. So it was really nice. It was just so relaxed and calm. And it's nice because, you know what, I needed that week too. I didn't feel stressed. Sometimes when I go to Devon, I'd get quite homesick and I think about my nan a lot. So it gives me my brain that space to think about grief and other things. But the first day I did arrive, I started to think about nan a little bit. But because there was other people there, I felt good. I felt like I was home from home. It was just really nice. It was just, I tried to make every day count and throw everything into every day and just do things as a family, because it's nice doing things as a family because you're usually working and you're passing each other in the week. And my mum and dad came up on the Thursday, so we had a spare room, so they stayed over. But we went to like a sten party on the Thursday, so it was like a stag combined, but it was on a boat, so it was like a private boat trip, and it was really nice. I drove. We went for a really nice meal in Windermere, and then we went on the boat, and it was just really nice just to see everybody. So it was quite a wholesome week. So I brought my gratitude journals and everything with me, but I haven't been as religious every day, so I'm back on everything now. And today is just Saturday, and I'm just thought, well, my husband's out painting the decking. He's actually going back to work tonight, because he's only doing one day this week. So I'm so glad last night he didn't book work. I'm glad he booked it off, because we was able to order some food. We watched some Netflix. Like, we're binging something on there called The Burrows on Netflix. So we've finished that now. I'm gutted, because I want to watch it. So he's going to go for sleep. I'm going to go and see mum and dad, let him have a little bit of a sleep and chill. But it's so warm, but it's not as hot as it was. It was scorching. I do struggle with the heat. I don't know if it's my fibromyalgia. I just can't stand the heat the same, but I know the heat is good for your body. So I am just glad I am like 5.5 stone lighter, because I did feel like, I know it sounds really silly, I could throw myself into this holiday a little bit more, especially the swimming and finding clothes that fit me and not covering my arms up. Like, I was wearing things that I felt comfortable wearing, and I wasn't hiding. And like, I got some little summer dresses. My husband was like, "Oh my God, I've never seen you in anything like this in years." So I would try to show up as much as I can, I could, for me. So it was good, but it's nice to see our children play and be more present, and having distractions, the fewer distractions. We all have distractions, and one being our phone, which is always stuck to our hands. But sometimes you can look at, like, if you're going on holiday, or you've got something coming up, it's like, what moments from your holiday do you want to take home with you? So mine is be a little bit more slower, make sure that I'm still going into my self-care. I've got things booked in this week. It's would have been my nan's birthday on Wednesday, so we are meeting at St Catherine's, and we're going for a little lunch show with my aunts, my mum. So that'd be nice. So we're just going to honour Nan's birthday, because I think it's really nice, and she'd like that. She'd like to be there. So yeah, so I've got a few things planned and booked this week, and I've got me, Alice and Kimmy have got our next The Drop in Blackpool. So we are teaching some incredible women that are coming to learn how to podcast. So yeah, well, we've already done one, so this next one will be a doddle, because we've already done it, we know how it flows, and yeah, so I'm really excited for that. So yeah, I've got a good week so far booked in, and yeah, and I've got like loads of clients to text me, and I'm like, I have got quite a few clients in, and I just hope no other clients text me, because I will be squeezing them in as where I can. But I am actually going to be working Saturday, because I'm not going to be working Tuesday, but I'm only working Wednesday morning, because I'm going out Wednesday, and then Thursday the same, Thursday morning, then me and the hubby are going on date day in the afternoon, going to watch He-Man. Don't know if you remember that when you were kids. So my son doesn't want to watch it, so my mum started having Harrison on a Thursday, picking him up, taking him for food. He's been having a shower there. So it's been more of a nice ritual every week, so we can get some time, or I can work. I think it's important for him to have that relationship, because sometimes we're rushing as parents. I'm not saying it's a chore when you're visiting your parents, but it can be rushed sometimes. Like, I used to take him up to see my nan at the nursing home. It's their quality time. They can talk to him and not have us there. So it was really nice when they came up to see us, and yeah, it was just nice to do something different, because when you're at home, you're in the same environment, and it's just the same, isn't it? It can be boring. It can be like, you don't feel like you're throwing your 100% into it when you're in your own environment. But when you're on holiday, it's great. You can just chill a little bit more, have the time to talk. But I don't want to undo the rest in one day. I have, over the last 2 days, I've had the washing on the line. I've been putting things away and going through drawers, because I don't really want to sit in the heat today. So I have been cleaning, but tomorrow I'm going to chill. So making sure that everything's ready for the school week. And so I think when you come back off holiday, sometimes we can put ourselves in a bit of a tears, can't we? We can throw ourselves back into it, and we can undo everything. But it's answering messages and just jumping straight back into work. And sometimes we have a couple of days. Sometimes you're getting off that plane and you're going straight back into work. So, but because I didn't get on the plane, it's literally an hour back. And people saying, you're not going abroad this year. And I'm like, well, the thing is, I said to him, where do you want to go? And he's like, Haven. Obviously, my husband only works, he's has annual leave. Although we could go in the week, but then my son's in school, which is great, because specialist schools, you can take them out. But there is no other children away when you go away. So it is nice to go away when other children are about, because it's nice for them to play and meet up. It was harder this year, because the park was it was a gorgeous site at Lakeland, but the site was very much catered to the park, to the younger children. And I have given feedback, because we do go to Haven a couple of times a year, But that's probably maybe like a bit of my fault because he's getting older. But a park's a park, and there definitely needs to be more SEN friendly zones, because they get to teenagers, yes, they might not want that. And my son doesn't go and play football and things like that. He still wants to do childlike things, but sadly he's 5'7". Everything is getting really big for. So you'd look at him, but you wouldn't think. So he did have his lanyard on. So I think people give him that little bit more of a time, like an understanding. But you would, like, when you look at age appropriation, you would look at like the mascots on the stage, but the young children on the dance floor. And there's a few older children. They do stand out, children with additional needs, because they've either got any defenders on or they've got lanyards, and you can kind of tell, like, I know different parents, and they're the parents that I gravitate to. And I can tell that they smile and look at me, and we're going away in July, and we've got a couple that we met last year, and they said, do you mind if we come to the same one? Because we could have a great time together, and their daughter's nearly 18, and very much similar mindset of Harrison. So they're going to have a great time. They're going to do Build-A-Bear again. He's got one more to do. So he's like done them all now. But he just absolutely loves it. And he's had it on YouTube today. He's been in his bedroom, like looking at all the shows. He's like, I'm missing it and I can't wait to go back. I was like, we've only got like a couple of weeks to go back. So, you know, going abroad, it's not really much relaxation for us. And if we go abroad, we've got to really be careful where we're going, be careful on water parks. It's not as simple as you would let a teenager go off and play. Even like meeting friends, I can't just let him go off with teenagers, because they would soon work out that he's not at that age. And even like the language, and unless it was an SEN resort, that would be amazing, because to have a resort like that, I would feel relaxed. I would jump at it going abroad. But you've got to be really careful, don't you, in like hot countries, and you know, and where they're going, and they don't know their surroundings as well. So I think when you come back off holiday, it's really good to give yourself like a mission day, just ease yourself back in gently. And it's nice to reflect, like, what did the holiday teach you? Like, what made you the happiest? What drained you? Which is probably the heat for me, and not sleeping at night. And I didn't take a fan with me. What do you need more of? And this could be looking at more family time. How can you... It might be really hard. You might be like in a relationship and married, and you might not have much time for you. So it's really important that we just savour the time that we do, and try and... I know it sounds like a lot, but time blocking time for you. Even when the children are at school or nursery, we go out for lunch. We can't talk the same as when like our son's there, because he interrupts like mad and he's always repeating himself. And if we hold hands or do things, he's like in the middle. So if we go out for the day on our own, which we do a bit of golf, go for food, it's nice that we're going to cinema on Thursday, because it's just something different. Even though we're going to be watching a film, it's really nice. Might go for some food after. It's just that time, because I think we've been together like 17 years, to have that really nice time. Because relationships do change after 17 years, but mine's getting better, I think, because I feel like your children get older, as long as you appreciate each other and you are 50-50 in a relationship, then I feel like a relationship can withhold the time and, you know, and everything that's thrown. Like, we've got a son with additional needs, and that's been thrown at us, and it's made us appreciate him more. And we always say we just do it for him. I said, you know what, we never thought we'd have a child, like I would meet you and we'd have a child with these challenges, and, you know, we'd be thrown into something like this. We don't know, do we? Because he always wanted children, and I said, as soon as I met him, I knew straight away, like, he's the one I'm going to have a child with. It's just weird. I feel like the universe chose us, and I do very much believe in that. So it is nice to try and look and reflect what was nice with each other, making memories, take some pictures, maybe do one of those little journals. It is nice. I'm going to start printing some pictures off, because everything's on our phone, isn't it? I did put some on the socials. And he's so pleased with just like basic things, you know. Our son is like the arcades, and he doesn't ask for a lot. And it's just basic, like, fun things, like going to the shops and we went swimming, and he absolutely loves it. It's so wholesome, and you can create memories wherever. You don't have to have really, Haven can be pricey, I'm not going to lie to you, but you don't have to be spending £5,000 to £10,000 going abroad, and because it can be quite expensive, especially if you've got a family of like 3, 4, and 5, because then you've got to look at all your spending money and everything. I need new passports. So I love Haven, as long as I can go to Haven, because when we go to Devon, it's great because we are at the beach and we can go different places. My mother-in-law lives in Devon, so we do a bit of everything. We do exhaust ourselves, but we do try and do everything we can. But sometimes it's nice to bring what you learn about being aware, what's something you can bring home with you. Could be going for more walks, reading a book, sitting outside, eating outside, slowing down a little bit, having some, like, because we've had time in the caravan, we didn't really watch much TV because we love watching loads of films. Son has loved us playing with him, like, he likes role playing, he's like, can we play again? So he loves that, and it's hard, it's really hard when you're back home in the week because you're tired, you're working, you're doing tea, and it's hard to just do that, even if it's just 20 minutes in the bedroom. That's what I do, because I feel like I haven't got a lot of time, so my phone always distracts me, and you've always got work to do, so I try and like put my phone to one side and try and do some role play, and then after a bit he's like, right, you can go, because he wants to talk to his friends. So it's just nice to look at that. And he's not even been on his phone much since he's been home and or on any devices. The great thing is with my son, he's not a massive, he'll go on the YouTube and he'll speak to like a couple of friends from school on like WhatsApp, but other than that he loves playing. He's been doing jigsaws, we've been colouring, and he just loves his plushies so much. So don't be disheartened when you've come back off holiday, because it can be horrible and you're like counting down till your next holiday, or have some like days out where you are living, like fine, like we're in like near Blackpool, so let's Blackpool with them, create little picnics, something for you to do. It doesn't have to be expensive, or do something like a picnic in the garden, or we do dens. Like, he's nearly 16, but he just loves doing dens. He just loves me playing them. He loves us getting on the floor and doing silly things. So I hope you've been doing your gratitude this week, and just reflect on what you've enjoyed, because I think most of us have probably had half term. A lot of you might have just been at home. Some of you have probably been working. I felt guilty that you've not been able to have time off. We've all been there. February, I just worked that week and tried to juggle everything. So I'm looking forward to the next holiday. I'm actually quite excited to take him again. I'm glad we just didn't do that one. So I'm glad to go again. So getting my head down and just working, doing what I need to do, and just trying to shift my business a little bit. I'm obviously busy in the salon, but be more present online with my podcasting. Obviously, we've got loads of exciting things. So if you've missed the last in-person event, we've got another one coming up. So do follow me on the socials for lots of things that I do post what's coming up, and my stories. I do put things on there most days, just to keep everyone up to date with everything. So let me know what you've been up to this week. Have you been listening? I've had quite a few downloads this week, so it's nice seeing like people listening to like old episodes, but they're like really old, some of them, and I'm like, oh my god, like I can't believe, like I probably sound so, I mean, I should go and listen to some episodes. I'll probably cringe, but you know what, it's a sign of growth, isn't it? We're all learning. This is the thing, we've got some incredible women like ready to launch podcasts from the last event. Emma's due to launch hers soon, and it's like they are so confident women. Like, I feel like women have come so far now online because they are collabing, they're bringing the main character energy, they're showing up for themselves. I just feel like confidence has just been like brewing in these women, and they've got voices and they're ready. The women that are booking on are women that know what they want to do, something that they know they've got a voice, and we're there to give them the confidence. I'm there to help you with your tech and help you do your intro and your outro and show you how to work it. You don't need anything too technical. Like, it's an absolutely amazing price. You get your images, you get your tech support, your social media, you get to create some friendships. It's just going to be a fantastic day. So I've got loads of exciting things coming up. Like, it's going to be halfway through the year soon. I just think, so many goals. But next week it is lots of gratitude, lots of journaling, exercise. I really need to up my exercise. I'm not putting any weight on. I feel like I might have lost a couple of pounds, but my husband said we've shared a pizza twice. We went out for a meal, and we've had a bacon butty. We've not really been eating a lot, and I don't really eat loads anyway, so we've been like not been having like dinner, because if you have a breakfast, you don't have dinner, because you non-stop work like walking around. I always every day made a packed lunch for my son wherever we went, because he's fussy, so he had the same things he has for school, so he likes things like that. But always had like stuff in the caravan, but always like whatever we wanted when we got out. There was a supermarket there. So do you know what? There's not enough hours in the day to do everything, is there? So anyway, I'm going to go now, and have a great weekend. I will catch up with you next week with some new fresh content. And yeah, and we're going to have some guests coming on the podcast soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Have a great day and take care of yourself. Bye for now. If you're feeling called to go deeper, to align more, create more, and really step into that next version of you, you'll find everything you need in my linktree. From my book, Manifesting Through Motherhood, to powerful resources and ways we can work together, it's all there waiting for you. Come and find me on Instagram or Facebook. I love hearing what landed with you. Don't forget to follow the podcast, and if this episode spoke to you, please share it with someone who is on their own journey too. And happy manifesting.